Well, you can see there's lots of things happening this morning in Brockville, and including the Brockville Infantry. And I'm joined now with George Mulligan. Thanks from Parks Canada. Thanks for being with us here this morning. You guys have a pretty cool thing happening here this weekend as well. Talk about your role in this Tall Ships event.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. So what we have going on this weekend is we're representing the War of 1812. So we're from Fort Wellington National Historic Site in Prescott, Ontario with Parks Canada. We've come down representing the Royal Artillery, and we'll be firing the 6-pounder for you in a little while, and the Glengarry Light Infantry as well. So we'll be set up here in Centene Park with the Tall Ships as our backdrop, camping in our little tents, cooking over open fires, being very active, involved, some children's programs and activities as well.
So what are we seeing right here now by the infantry? What are they demonstrating?
So what we've got them seeing right now is they are working their way through the Manual of Arms, which is an exercise that would have been done on a daily basis by the soldiers. This is all really about muscle memory for them.
Okay.
We're practicing what they're operating or handling, I suppose you could say, is the Brown Bess India pattern flintlock musket. Wouldn't that be a frightening thing? The charge bayonet.
No kidding. And it seems very like regimen and very type of, very structured.
Very much so. So this is, while these are all university students, they're summer staff hired by Parks Canada to travel around doing our 1812 programs. But we do put an emphasis on the military aspect of things as well. We train them up, we go out to these different events. We want to represent and kind of put the whole picture together. And so while we enjoy engaging and interacting with the public, we do try and put on a demonstration for everyone as well.
Right, and talk a bit about our role in the War of 1812.
So the Glengarry Light Infantry during the War of 1812 were skirmishers, and so what that means is they were fighting in advance of the line infantry. Typically when you think of British soldiers in the War of 1812, we see the colours and the fifes and drums and the redcoats marching down the middle of a field. These guys would have worked in skirmish pairs of 2. They would have been in advance, working off the flank sides. Their green uniforms act as a little bit of camouflage, so if you could picture kind of the sharpshooters, the snipers of the War of 1812, that would be the role played by the Glengarry Light Infantry.
Wow, fantastic. So lots of history then that we're going to learn this weekend as well.
Definitely. So here in the park they have a handful of different reenactors that will be on site. We got a nice little history from the ships as well. Please do feel free, you can come to speak with any of us. We also have the Parks Canada 1812 on tour. They're going to be set up out on Blockhouse Island. You'll see big inflatable 1812 numbers, and they tell the whole story about Parks Canada. There's over 20 sites in Parks Canada's collection that commemorate the War of 1812, and so they have a real nice map over everything, and they'll be explaining kind of what the national story of the war was.
Fantastic. Now, one of your roles is you get to fire this massive cannon, and that's what you're going to do right now.
Exactly.
Now, you've already loaded it, so you've already kind of had that ceremony. So now we just get to see you fire it.
Exactly. So I'll march over there.
Okay.
We'll touch it off. I'll put on my gloves. You stay right here.
Yes, I have to stand back. Well, it's so nice to meet you.
Excellent.
And good
Likewise.
luck this weekend.
Thank you.
All right.
And just mind your ears.
All right. I'll plug my ears.
Very good. Thank you. Gun crew, at 10! Shut! Prepare to fire! Fire! Cease fire! Secure peace!
Well, there you have it. The cannon has been fired. Lots more to come here on CTV Morning Live from Brockville.